Oh, wow.
A shot to the gut, almost a little bit too low there by Sheik Abadi. Looking for a tilt-a-whirl head scissors here. Is he going to be able to connect with it? Does so, throws RIk Luxury all the way to the outside. Into the front row. And right now, Sheik Abadi in control of this matchup. Markus Mac taking a moment to go over to his client and try and help him regain his composure.
Wow, RIk Luxury, little discombobulated there, a little dizzy. He is trying to find a way.
Sheik Abadi running into the rope.
Going airborne.
Try and fly, takes him out with a suicide dive through the second and third. But Abadi able to get up with a nice drop kick, sends the champion all the way to the outside. And this is familiar territory for these two. Sheik Abadi flew earlier through the top and middle rope. Is he going to do it again?
Did he?
Good, but nobody home. Oh, they all moved out of the way. Sheik Abadi, though, was able to change his direction.
Oh!
Just in the nick of time, but gets his legs swept out from underneath him and lands hard with a sickening thud on the concrete floor.
Oh, my goodness. That was a fall for Sheik Abadi.
We're 15 minutes into this matchup, and you hear Sparky Ballard beginning his count. He's up to 4 already. If Sheik Abadi gets counted out, Wrestling Personified will retain the Worldwide Internet title in his first defense. A thumb to the eye by RIk Luxury, able to get back in control here, whips the Sheik off into the ropes. Looking for the tilt-a-whirl head scissors. This is the Sheik, and he gets it. Sends RIk Luxury into the second rope. Sheik getting back to his feet. Runs into the ropes. What's he looking for here? It's a Sheik 1-9 connecting in the face of RIk Luxury.
Sheik looks like he's
going to try to end it here, but no, Luxury able to counter it. Sheik, nice shot to the gut there. He's going to try to end it one more time. Is he going to be able to connect? No! Backstabber by Luxury.
Oh, wow. RIk Luxury scouting Sheik Abadi. These two men know each other. These two men came prepared for each other. This is a match. This is what APW is all about.
1, 2, 3. No, Sheik's foot was on the bottom rope, but Markus Mac knocked it off. The referee didn't see it.
You know, Rick, it's funny, but it's not. You're right. You see, within a 1 month span, this corrupt organization has made you put that championship belt on the line 3 times now. And today, it's going up against a man who you've already defeated, who you already broke in half and pinned to the mat. 1, 2, 3.
You see, I've been spending a lot of time down in Hollywood on my off time. And I've been thinking a lot about the silver screen. And you know what? There's a quote from one of my favorite movies that describes this situation of All Pro Wrestling just a little too well. You see, the first thing about All Pro Wrestling, you do not talk about Commissioner JJ. The second rule of All Pro Wrestling, you do not talk about Commissioner JJ. Third rule, you do whatever you can to try and take this internet title away from Pink Mink Inc. Fourth rule, even though I beat him, somehow Sheik Abadi gets a rematch. And Markus Mac, the fifth and final rule, by any means necessary, All Pro Wrestling finds a way to stack the deck against Wrestling Personified. But you know what? That's the difference between this and a movie on the silver screen. I am a real-life fighting champion. 3 times I've been in this ring in a 30-day span for this title. And today, Gym Wars, Sheik Abadi, Lady Luck is not on your side. Still, All Pro Wrestling Worldwide Internet Champion. When it's all said and done, tell him, Mac.
Oh, players and pimps, suckers and simps, chicken heads and scallywags, your winner, and still, you know the rest. Let's go.
APW fans, today is the day that Sheik Abadi gets his rematch against RIk Luxury for the internet title. JJ Perez, you're a very smart commissioner because you have decided in your wisdom that I deserve another match. And you're right. Because Markus Mac, just like you run your mouth out here, just like you're always lying, you knocked my foot right off that rope. You lied to that referee when you said you didn't cheat. All these people saw it, and JJ saw it, There's no running away this time, Rick. I'm taking that internet title back home to Oakland, Iran. Ya Allah, mashallah, Allahu Akbar. APW, get ready for a new champ. Woo!
Hello wrestling fans, welcome to Saturday morning's most exciting hour. John Roberts here to tell you about this week's edition of Gym Wars action-packed hour for you. We're going to kick things off with a huge six-man tag match between Team APW and the Carnival of Shadows. You heard at the top of the hour words from both members of our huge main event internet title match. Wrestling personified RIk Luxury defends the belt once again against Sheik and Abadi. That's coming up later on this hour, but let's send it to my broadcast partner, Matthew Thiel, who's in the booth. We're going to call this great six-man tag match.
I would say thank you, John Roberts, but I'm not going to. I'm here all alone, finally. Thank you very much. Right here in the APW broadcast booth, and about to make their way to the ring is the creepy Carnival of Shadows themselves. Normally, I would sit and wait for John Roberts to say something stupid at this point, but he's not here yet, which is great, because look, the Carnival of Shadows, you have Omega, the Puppet Master himself, Corvus, and Blackwell. Three huge people going into this six-man tag match.
With darkness at a combined weight of 715 pounds, the team of Omega, Corvus, and Blackwell, they are the Carnival of Shadows.
Creepy Carnival of Shadows themselves. You can see them running off Donovan Troy, the ring announcer. Over 700 pounds of humanity is in that ring illegally, but plus add whatever darkness is, and you have to know that Blackwell makes up more than half of that total combined weight.
Save the Queen.
But you hear it now, the team captain of Team APW's music, Timothy Thatcher, coming back against all odds after being taken out by Jekylls, who I believe now is the #1 contender for the Universal Heavyweight Championship. You'll see him face Dylan Drake not too long, right here on Gym Wars. And here you see them, Team APW right here. Matt Carlos, Mikey Jay, and Timothy Thatcher going into this six-man tag team match.
And their opponents making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 577 pounds. The team of Mikey Jay, out of control, Matt Carlos, and the British Messiah, Timothy Thatcher.
Finally, John Roberts, it took you long enough. Abandoning me here in the broadcast booth. We got a huge six-man tag team match coming up, and you took your sweet time coming up.
Well, hello to you too, Matthew. It's good to see you on Saturday morning's most exciting hour.
I don't want to argue with you anymore.
I don't want to argue. We have to take our first commercial break. Huge six-man tag match coming up next. Here to kick things off on Gym Wars. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's the Carnival of Shadows against Team APW.
Are you or your son or daughter celebrating a birthday soon? There's no better way to celebrate a birthday than to throw the birthday person a pro wrestling-themed birthday party. We have several packages available, including renting our facility with a customized pro wrestling show. Bring your birthday cake and invite your guests to attend a private pro wrestling birthday party. If you are interested in having All Pro Wrestling be a part of your birthday celebration, give us a call at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
Gym Wars fans, we're back. We had to cut our commercial break short. These guys just could not wait to get their hands on each other. The Carnival of Shadows and Team APW Matthew Thiel going at it here in a big six-man tag match.
And everyone pairing off with people they just don't like. You can see Mikey Jay and Corvus there in the background. Mikey Jay looks like he's preparing to launch himself over the top rope onto the Carnival of Shadows.
Flies over the top rope onto Omega and Corvus, but he's not able to take him. Now here goes Matt Carlos flying over the top rope and takes all three down at ringside.
I'm not sure how much he got of that. He could have landed on the back of his head right there in the war zone in the middle of all of the APW Sheep coming out here. What is Blackwell doing? Blackwell, no, get off the top rope.
Oh my goodness, Blackwell going to the second rope, but here comes Timothy Thatcher right behind with a huge clubbing blow to that massive back of Blackwell, and you see Matt Carlos's face meet canvas right there at the ring apron via Omega. Knees to the gut of Thatcher by Blackwell. This match just starting off hot. Here to kick things off on Gym Wars.
It looks like referee Toby's finally able to get some sort of semblance of control over this explosive six-man tag. We got Blackwell and Thatcher starting things off officially. I'm pretty sure the bell rang at the beginning of this gigantic tussle.
Well, a shot to the face by Blackwell puts Thatcher on his back, and Blackwell quick on the offensive with a cravat in the center of the ring. You see Mikey Jay and Matt Carlos out of control up on the ring apron waiting, trying to get a tag to Timothy Thatcher, but he's all the way in the Carnival of Shadows corner on the opposite side of the ring.
And Timothy Thatcher is looking to prove a lot here in this match.
Rake of the eyes by Blackwell. Thatcher trying to fight out of it.
Stop distracting me when I'm talking, John Roberts. Timothy Thatcher now having that 2-on-1 assault. I would have to say, in all of the teaming matches that we've seen from the Carnival of Shadows to date, they have mastered the art of working together as a cohesive unit.
Omega up to his feet, putting Thatcher into the corner with a shoulder tackle, now bringing him all the way back over to the Carnival of Shadows corner with that front face lock tag made to Corvus. Blackwell getting a hand around Thatcher so Thatcher could not escape. It was like a front face lock and abdominal stretch applied at the same time by the Carnival of Shadows, and then a kick to the gut by Corvus.
And Corvus showing exactly why he's deadly with those kicks to the midsection of Timothy Thatcher. Carnival of Shadows helping out Corvus wherever they can. But Timothy Thatcher, he's a fighter. Look at him. And he is a technical wizard in that ring, John Roberts. You cannot forget that. Corvus may have this simple chin lock on him right now, but it's not going to be long before Timothy Thatcher is able to find his way out of it.
Well, you do bring up an excellent point. You got to wonder why Corvus is deciding to take the fight to Thatcher in the way that Thatcher wants him to. Kick to the back of the head.
I don't think he got quite all of it. It was enough to get Timothy Thatcher off of his feet.
Stunned him just for a moment, but able to apply a second boot to the back of the head of the British Messiah. Tag made to Omega, double team maneuver here by the Carnival Shadows. Kick to the chest by Omega, who has educated feet of his own, Matthew Thiel.
Plus those kick pads. Oh, the cover.
Well, there's a quick cover there by Omega, but only 2 count. And Timothy Thatcher rolls over trying to put on the Thatcher stretch, but Omega able to quickly scramble over and grab that bottom rope.
That's why Timothy Thatcher has he held the APW Worldwide Internet Championship for a year. Timothy Thatcher did. That is a huge feat.
That is an amazing feat. Tag made to Blackwell and to Mikey Jay. Mikey Jay missile drop kick off the top rope. He takes Blackwell down. Wow. Big clothesline takes down Corvus. I think Corvus might have made a blind tag on Blackwell when he went down. Looking for the clothesline there. Mikey Jay springboard off the second rope. Comes back with a big elbow. Cover hooks the leg. No, Corvus is not the legal man. It's Blackwell. Clothesline takes the head off of Mikey Jay. Big move by Blackwell. We have to take a commercial break, folks. Don't go anywhere. We're back, wrestling fans. This huge 6-man tag match continues. The Carnival of Shadows going up against Team APW. Blackwell, the vertical suplex on Mikey Jay. Matthew Thiel, this match has been back and forth so far. It looked like Mikey Jay had the upper hand on Blackwell following that missile drop kick, but Blackwell's just taken advantage of ever since.
Throughout the entire commercial break, Blackwell has been in charge of Mikey Jay. Now keep in mind that just the vast experience difference between Blackwell and Mikey Jay. Mikey Jay and Corvus, Mikey Jay and Omega, Mikey Jay and maybe even Darkness.
Well, did you see the kick to the side of the head there by Corvus? There's that experience coming into play. Seasoned veterans making tags, quick tags, in and out. Just applying pressure here to Mikey Jay. Nice move by Corvus with that running neck breaker. And now in control, grabbing the back of the head of Mikey Jay, pulling him back to a vertical base. And a clubbing blow sends him right back down onto his chest for a moment. knee to the chest.
Remember, Mikey Jay eliminated Corvus from the 2011 Young Lions Cup tournament.
Well, there's a knee to the gut by Mikey Jay. Tiger suplex from Mikey Jay takes down Corvus out of desperation. He really needs to make a tag, but Blackwell's in there illegally, I might add, with a boot to the back of Mikey Jay and throws him hard into the turnbuckle corner in the corner of the Carnival of Shadows.
Not letting Team APW get a moment's rest or the chance to have the momentum shift in this match.
And did you see right there, Blackwell had the hand of Mikey Jay. Mikey was trying to get away before Corvus could get to him, but Blackwell had control of both of Mikey Jay's hands, so he was not able to get away when he wanted to. Tag made here to Blackwell, and now Blackwell is the legal man against Mikey Jay.
Mikey Jay trying to fight back, reaching for that tag, but he's all the way across the ring from his teammates. It's going to be a long way.
Double team once again from the Carnival of Shadows. Blackwell crawls towards the cover. In come Matt Carlos and Timothy Thatcher to try and break things up, and they do so. I'm sorry I'm getting tongue-tied, Matthew, but this match has just been so amazing so far. I don't know what's going to happen next.
It's good that both of them rushed in there to get Blackwell off. I mean, it could take more than one person, but look, Darkness, not even a legal participant in this match, making herself known. The Carnival of Shadows is amazing. And look, the infighting between Team APW, Matt Carlos and Timothy Thatcher, not on the same page.
It's not infighting. They're both trying to get in and break things up, but Timothy Thatcher, it's been well documented. Open hand, overhand chop. Now a knife edge chop to the chest of Mikey Jay. The temper of the British Messiah has been well documented over the past few years here in All Pro Wrestling.
Did you see that splash followed by that belly-to-belly suplex?
There's a cover hook to the leg, almost over there. Mikey Jay just barely able to kick out before the ref's hand hit for 3.
Busy talking about how angry Timothy Thatcher can be. Look how angry Blackwell is.
Blackwell has a temper of his own, and both can affect them in a negative way in their contest. Sometimes their anger gets the best of them, and that's where they make mistakes and someone capitalizes on it. But so far, the Carnival of Shadows has not made a single mistake. Every time they come out here, they have a game plan and they execute it to a T.
And easy game plan it is to follow. It put as much pressure.
Double A spinebuster into a cover there by Omega. Only a 2 count, you were saying.
I'm saying their whole game plan is to go in there and hurt people as bad as they possibly can. Winning the match is an afterthought. All they want to do is break bones and shorten careers.
Headbutt to Mikey Jay via Omega. Team APW in trouble here. Mikey Jay desperately needs to crawl towards his corner and make a tag. Fisherman suplex from Omega. Mikey Jay's back has just got to be in an enormous amount of pain right now, Matthew Thiel.
I would imagine so. Suplex after suplex after suplex Mikey Jay is taking in this match.
Well, there's a sunset flip. He's got to cover 1, 2, could it be 3? No, Omega able to kick out just for the 3 count. Nice lariat from Omega, takes down Mikey Jay. Tag made to Corvus, and in comes Corvus.
I will have to say that lariat is probably the most dangerous weapon in Omega's arsenal.
Mikey Jay picked up here by Corvus, scooping a slam in the corner. Corvus springboarding off that second rope, looking for a flip senton, but Mikey Jay able to roll out of the way.
I don't know why Corvus is trying to be flashy with that. Stick to what you know best, man. Kick the guy in the head.
Mikey Jay crawls, makes a tag to out of control Matt Carlos. Tag made to Omega on the far side of the ring. There's a big clothesline from Matt Carlos. He's a house of fire right now. Snaps out a Hurricane Rana. Nice move by Matt Carlos. Big back elbow takes down Corvus. Into the ropes goes Matt Carlos with the mat liner. Here comes Blackwell. He's going to try to take out Matt Carlos. Double axe handle takes down out of control, who was really fired up there. And right now, Theo, Matt Carlos in trouble as he's got Blackwell staring down at him. Looking for the clothesline is Blackwell. Nice drop kick from Matt Carlos. Here comes Mikey Jay, drop kick of his own.
Did you see the height on that drop kick? Wow.
Tag made to Timothy Thatcher, European uppercut. Puts Blackwell into the ropes. All 3 men thinking European uppercut, double drop kick, tends Blackwell all the way to the outside.
But Omega and Corvus are right back there in the ring to stop any kind of celebration that may happen, any kind of happiness.
Matt Carlos has him caught, looking for the Union landing, but gets caught by Corvus. Shot to the back. Here comes Mikey Jay trying to make the save. Nice mule kick from Corvus. What could he be thinking? He's going to try it. Nice move from Corvus.
I don't even know what to call that. Rope assisted for sure.
It's like pulling the wings off of a butterfly. Mikey Jay here trying to take advantage of Corvus' momentary distraction. Off the ropes. Nice move by Mikey Jay.
Hits him with the party crash. If Mikey Jay can make the cover.
But Mikey Jay's not the legal man. Timothy Thatcher is the legal man for Team APW, I believe. Knee to the face. GTS from Omega.
Blackwell stopping Thatcher from coming in. Omega in charge of it. No, Thatcher able to reverse arm breaker.
Nice move by Thatcher. He's got Omega right where he wants him. Here it goes. He's got the Thatcher stretch applied in the center of the ring. Omega and Thatcher are the two legal men in this match. And Omega taps out to the Thatcher stretch.
Team APW with a victory with the leadership of Timothy Thatcher.
In 10 minutes and 45 seconds, the team of Mikey Jay, Matt Carlos, and Timothy Thatcher.
Team APW gets the victory. And what a great victory it was for Team APW, Matthew Thea.
Do you think maybe it's because Matt Carlos wore his lucky orange tights?
Those are the same tights he made his debut in.
You can see in the back, look, Corvus and Blackwell not happy with each other. Corvus rating Blackwell the riot act.
Those two are not happy. Corvus especially upset, barking orders at Blackwell and grabbing Omega by the back of the head, just throwing him across the way. Omega and Blackwell looking like dogs with their tails tucked between their legs as they walk away from Corvus.
Maybe I was wrong earlier. Perhaps winning the match isn't an afterthought for the Carnival of Shadows.
Blackwell wants some of Timothy Thatcher, and Thatcher's calling him in, egging him on.
Corvus is stopping him, though. Look at this.
Corvus is irate with the Carnival of Shadows right now, barking orders at everyone. Folks, we have to take a commercial break. Team APW gets the victory in this six-man tag. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Do you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? The APW BootCamp Training School is accepting applicants for pro wrestlers, managers, valets, and referees. All Pro Wrestling home APW BootCamp is where future legends are born. For the last 19 years, APW has been the leader in talent development. Top graduates include the Great Khali, Crash Holly, Spike Dudley, and Alyssa Flash. For your free brochure, call us at 510-785-8396.
Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome to the APW News Break. I'm your host, the killer, Jay Mathias. Well, next week we've got a huge main event for you. Dylan Drake versus Jekyls for the APW Universal Heavyweight title. These are two guys who came up in the boot camp together, same class. I had the pleasure of instructing them for a while, and I've always liked the skill of these two, even if I don't like the decisions they've made sometimes. These two have never faced off against each other, not even in boot camp. And now finally, next week, they're going to go head-to-head, one-on-one, for the biggest prize in all pro wrestling. This is exciting. I'm excited to see two people I saw come up go together for APW's ultimate prize. Let's see what Dylan Drake thinks about this match.
Hey Dylan, you got your big match next week against Jekyls.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. Sheik, thanks for having me today, man. Take it easy. Yeah, I got a little something I want to say to Jekyls. Say to the world. Glad that you're here today. Fact of the matter is, a lot of people may not know this, but Jekyls and I, we came up together. Him and I both trained and graduated APW, boot camp. We both debuted around the same time. Only two in our class to graduate, him and I. And it's funny how things kind of come full circle. You know, I've run through the Carnival of Shadows, and now that he has been a part of the Carnival of Shadows, him and I were on this collision course. You know what? It took a good 5 years for this to happen. But in 1 week's time, Jekyls the Jester is coming for this. A man that I used to call friend, a man I used to consider to be my brother. He's coming for this. And I finally will get my hands on the crown jewel of the Carnival of Shadows. I've made the challenge. I've thrown it out there. I'm tired of him getting in my matches, interrupting my matches, coming out here and causing problems for me and for APW. And it's time for me to set him straight. So this match, it's been 5 long years in the making, Jekyls. You and me, finally face to face for this, the APW Universal Heavyweight title. I know you really, really well. And I know that you know me really, really well. So you and I, we better pull some new tricks out of our bags. We better get our emotions in line. Because you've done nothing but piss me off. And I get in that ring, I'm going to slap some sense into you, Jekyls. I am going to turn the tide. I am going to show everyone exactly why I am the most dominant APW Universal Heavyweight Champion. And why you don't stand a chance. You can bring the whole carnival if you want. I don't care. I've run through all of them, and I'm going to run right through you. I was the best in our class. I'm the APW Universal Heavyweight Champion. And one more time, in 1 week's time, I'm going to prove it to you, Jekyls, and I'm going to prove it to the world that I deserve to hold this title. And that I will never, ever let you or anyone from the Carnival of Shadows take it from me. 1 week's time, the Clash of the Titans, APW Gym Wars, Universal Heavyweight title.
Well, strong words from Dylan Drake. He is really looking forward to this match. He is ready to defend that title against his classmate, BootCamp graduate Jekyls. These two are going to go at it, and I know that you are looking forward to it just like Dylan and I are. Now, elsewhere, next week, we've got another match signed up. It is a handicap match. Mr. Wrestling number 4 is going to enter 2-on-1. He is going to face PVV and his partner, Matthew Theall. So the greatest mind is attempting to become the greatest body in professional wrestling. Well, I heard Theall was training, the cameras caught up to him, and, well, you just got to see it to believe it. Let's check it out.
Theall, get up. Theall.
Time to train. Harry! Harry! Harry, it's time to train. I'll let him sleep.
Theall. All right. Hey, get up. We need to train. Wait, I'm going to go use the bathroom, and you're going to be up when I come back. What did I get myself into?
Perry! Perry! We need to train! Oh!
hungry?
I could eat.
Are you or your son or daughter celebrating a birthday soon? There's no better way to celebrate a birthday than to throw the birthday person a pro wrestling themed birthday party. We have several packages available, including renting our facility with a customized pro wrestling show. Bring your birthday cake and invite your guests to attend a private pro wrestling birthday party. If you are interested in having All Pro Wrestling be a part of your birthday celebration, give us a call at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
Hey, welcome back to the APW News Break. We kind of cut to commercial after that because we wanted to wait for you to stop laughing. Now, next week, it's getting more and more exciting. We've got a Universal Heavyweight title, we've got a handicap match, and now we've got the return of AJ Kirsch. The Tumbleweed is back in the APW ring, and he returns to action next week. He is fired up, glad to be a part of APW again. Let's see what he's thinking right now.
In just 1 week, I stepped back into the All Pro Wrestling ring for the first time since Tough Enough. I don't even know who I'm going to face. And quite frankly, it doesn't even matter because they can watch all the tape they want, they can do all the research they want, but the AJ Kirsch that's getting into this ring right here is not going to be the same AJ Kirsch that All Pro Wrestling knows. The AJ Kirsch that gets into this ring right here is going to be a brand new AJ Kirsch. I am more motivated, I am more driven, and I'm more passionate than I ever have been about this business. So whoever's in front of me, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the night, their shoulders are going to be on the mat. 1, 2, 3. And I make my triumphant return to All Pro Wrestling.
AJ Kirsch in Fuego. He is on fire and ready to come back and start a blaze in APW starting next week. I don't care who he's facing, that's going to be exciting. Even more exciting is our main event coming up next. For the internet title, it is Sheik Abadi versus RIk Luxury. Match 2. It's a repeat occurrence for the orders of JJ Perez. You heard the commissioner last week. If you saw it, he said they were going to have a rematch this week. Well, here it is. Folks, I'm going to go grab a seat. You sit tight, watch this match after this commercial break, and I will see you next week.
5, 4.
If you would like to get involved behind the scenes with pro wrestling, we are looking for you. All Pro Wrestling is always on the lookout for talented interns in the areas of television production, including commentators, graphic design, and website design. We also have highly paid commission sales and marketing openings. For more information, email your qualifications and resume and tell us which area behind the scenes you'd love to be involved in. info@allprowrestling.com. Give us a call as well at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. It's time for our main event. Sheik Abadi is going to go one-on-one with wrestling personified RIk Luxury. It's a rematch from last week's main event. The worldwide internet title is on the line, Matthew Theo.
Somehow, some way, Sheik Abadi has won the favor of the APW Championship Committee and earned this rematch?
Somehow, some way. You even told me yourself, you sent me a text message that you watched the show last week. You weren't here in the broadcast booth, but you watched the main event. You saw what happened in the main event. We even recapped it at the top of the show. Sheik Abadi got his foot onto the bottom rope. The referee was out of position, did not see the foot on the bottom rope, and Markus Mac even shoved the Sheik's foot back into the ring. We got the Commissioner JJ Perez on the phone, who announced live at the end of last week's program that Sheik Abadi would have a rematch this week in the main event.
I have no idea what you're talking about, John Roberts.
Matthew Theo. Sheik Abadi gets a rematch this week, Matthew Theo, for the worldwide internet title.
All right, okay, that's fine. Let's do this then. Let's see Sheik Abadi. Can he pull it out? Can he win the worldwide internet championship from wrestling personified RIk Luxury?
I honestly think he can. Sheik Abadi is fired up. He was able to exploit a couple of weaknesses in RIk Luxury's game last week, but you never know. RIk Luxury is wrestling personified, and he might have found a way to work on those flaws.
But here is the bottom line. Sheik Abadi never kicked out of that pin just because his foot was underneath the rope.
His foot was on the rope. He put his own foot on the bottom rope. That's a rope break. That's a rope break.
Why didn't he lift his shoulder if he really wanted everyone to know? I think that he was just being lazy, and he deserved to lose that match.
Do you really feel that way, Matthew?
I truly feel this way, John Roberts.
Well, here comes the worldwide internet champion, RIk Luxury, and of course his manager, the no alternate pink mink of professional wrestling, Markus Mac.
Markus Mac did his hair real nice. He's got the nice shades on. Things are going well for Pink Mink Inc., I'd have to say. Look, it's the worldwide internet champion himself, wrestling personified RIk Luxury. He has 4 names.
Markus Mac and RIk Luxury strutting their way to ringside, taking a moment to jack jaws, and we're with the fans here in the All Pro Wrestling Garage. Don't forget, folks, you too can be a part of our television audience. Just log on to www.allprowrestling.com to find out more information about our next TV taping.
Look at that fan, that's stupid. That's Kevin Lacey. Sit down, Kevin.
APW signing guy Kevin Lacey with a sign that says somebody kick Rick, and of course it's spelled the same way as RIk Luxury's name.
Look, all these stupid people out here don't realize the caliber of champion that they have in wrestling personified RIk Luxury. He clearly beat Sheik Abadi last week, and now Sheik gets this rematch. That's fine. Sheik's an exciting guy.
Well, RIk Luxury forcing a fan to get out of their seat just so he could stand on it and be above the fans with the worldwide internet title like he's on a pedestal.
He is on a pedestal. He's a champion in all pro wrestling. He is the worldwide internet. Do you know what that means to be the worldwide internet champion?
I have never held that belt. I can only imagine what it means to be the worldwide internet champion. I cannot tell you from personal experience, Matthew. You know, neither can you, in all honesty.
I can imagine. I've talked to many a champions here in All Pro Wrestling.
Let's go down to the voice of the ring, Mr. Donovan Troy, for the introductions for our main event, worldwide internet title matchup between RIk Luxury and Sheik Abadi.
He's not dressed up yet. You gotta finish getting all fantastic for the APW fans first, John Roberts. Look at that feather bow and sunglasses. Looks great on him.
Is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the APW Worldwide Internet Championship. This match having 30-minute time limit. The referee for this contest, APW Senior Official Sparky Ballard. Introducing first the challenger from Oakland, Iran. 190 pounds. He is the master of the Shiite Crescent, Sheik Abadi. And his opponent, fitness manager, Markus Mac. From Sin City, Nevada, weighing 214 and a quarter pounds. He is the master of the luxury alignment and the current and defending APW Worldwide Internet Champion, wrestling personified, RIk Luxury.
All right, wrestling fans, the introductions are over. We have to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, the start of our main event, the worldwide internet title, is on the line. Welcome back, wrestling fans. Senior official Sparky Ballard going over the rules with Sheik Abadi and wrestling personified RIk Luxury as we get set for this rematch from last week's main event for the worldwide internet title.
Does Sparky Ballard need to go over the rules with RIk Luxury when he's got a great manager in his corner in Markus Mac?
I think it doesn't hurt for the senior official to make sure that he and RIk Luxury are on the same page as far as what is and is not legal.
Well, RIk Luxury is on the same page as the Worldwide Internet Championship, and that trumps it all.
I really have no comeback to that. You bring up a great point with that. I can't trump what you just said.
Look, they bow in my greatness, John Roberts. Thank you very much. This match is beginning. Sheik Abadi and RIk Luxury being very careful with each other. Not one of them is willing to take that first step because they don't know what's coming.
Well, it looked like we were going to have a lock-up there. Both men trying to feel each other out, trying to look for the opening here to start things off. But RIk Luxury taking a step back, and there we go. There's a collar and elbow time in the center ring, and of course Luxury just shoving Sheik all the way back in that corner. Luxury has some weight advantage here on Sheik. and has the power advantage, but Sheik has the agility advantage against RIk Luxury.
If RIk Luxury can keep his hands on Sheik Abadi, he's going to have this match won. RIk Luxury's amateur background is well documented. If he can maintain control of Sheik, he will retain the Worldwide Internet Championship.
Collar and elbow tie. Nice throw by the Sheik out of the corner. Luxury's not happy about it. He's going to go run and talk to Markus Mac outside, saying that Sheik pulled
his hair. I saw it myself.
Now Markus Mac up on the ring apron talking to the senior official, Sparky Ballard, saying that the Sheik pulled the hair. I highly doubt that Sheik pulled the hair.
Sheik pulled the hair. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Don't you remember not too long ago, Sheik Abadi was breaking all the rules with Alexis Derevko? What makes you think he's not going to do that to try to win a championship? You think he's changed? You think he likes it because the people cheer him?
I think he does. He seems a lot happier ever since he's not with Alexis Derevko anymore.
Well, we'll see if this goody two-shoes attitude that he's adopted is going to win him a championship, or if he needs to be ruthless like RIk Luxury.
There's another collar and elbow tie up in the center of the ring. Luxury with a stomp on the boot, right on the toe of the Sheik, and now a side headlock into the center of the ring. Sheik trying to back him up into the ropes and try and shove him off, but Luxury slides through and keeps control of that side headlock.
Look, Sheik's trying to go for the hair again. You saw that, right?
Sheik Abadi trying to fight out, knocks the equilibrium off from Luxury, but now Luxury with a handful of the hair right in front of Sparky Ballard, takes him over the side headlock takeover. There's a cover. Sheik gets his shoulder up just before the 3 count. And there's another one, and Luxury almost walked away within the first 5 minutes. Oh, but there's a quick cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count for the Sheik, and now both men up to a vertical base.
Just keep in mind how long RIk Luxury has maintained this headlock. Only now was Sheik able to break it.
Nice move by the Sheik and a boot to the face. To boot, for no pun intended, and now a side headlock takeover by the Sheik. He's got Luxury on his back, but it's not necessarily a place where you want Luxury to be, because Luxury is a technician in his own right.
And there you go. He's creating his own opportunities. He pulled at the hair of Sheik Abadi, who let go of that headlock temporarily.
Weren't you just saying that the Sheik was going outside the rules by pulling the hair of RIk Luxury, and now you're applauding RIk Luxury for pulling on the hair of the Sheik?
What are you talking about, John Roberts?
Side headlock takeover there by Sheik Abadi. There's a cover on Luxury, but Luxury able to get his shoulder up. Luxury trying to get back to a vertical base. He puts the Sheik up to a vertical base first. He's trying to put a bear hug in on the Sheik while the Sheik still has that side headlock. Gets shoved in the ropes. Comes the Sheik with a nice shoulder tackle at the time. Snaps off a nice Hurricane Rana there. Luxury back to his feet. Side headlock takeover once again by Abadi. And so far, it's been Sheik Abadi in control of this matchup.
RIk Luxury has Sheik Abadi exactly where he wants him. Look, that rope break. Good job, Sparky Ballard, keeping your eye on the ropes. Very
it's
nice.
Funny that you mentioned that, considering last week Sheik Abadi was screwed out of a title opportunity when his foot was knocked off the bottom rope before Sparky Ballard could see it.
For being lazy. We talked about this already.
Luxury tries to drop the elbow on the Sheik, but he sees it coming. Slides back out of the ring, now gets back into the AEW ring. Takes him over with a nice maneuver, and he's got his knee in the side of the head now of RIk Luxury. Luxury in trouble here. Tries with an arm drag on his own, but Sheik rolls all the way through and keeps control of that arm of Wrestling Personified. Now trying to go for an arm breaker in the center of the ring.
RIk Luxury's not going to have any of that, though. Come on, look, he's already finding his way around. He's turned the momentum. He's got his hands locked together. RIk Luxury knows what he's doing in there. He's going to stop Sheik Abadi.
Well, there's a quick cover, putting all his pressure on it, but Abadi able to kick out and pop his hips over back into control. Still trying to get the separation of Luxury's hands so he can really get that maneuver locked in.
Come on, Sparky. Rick's foot was on the rope a second ago. Come on.
Now his feet are on the ropes. They weren't a second ago, Matthew Theo.
Yeah, they were. I don't know what match you're watching.
I'm watching this main event between Sheik Abadi and Wrestling Personified for the Worldwide Internet title here on Gym Wars.
Now, one of these days, Sheik Abadi is going to go one too many times to that well of the arm bars and the headlocks, and RIk Luxury is just going to pop him one.
Luxury back up to his feet. Sheik Abadi. Oh, and there's a thumb to the eye from Luxury. Like you said, Sheik Abadi tried to keep on the arm a little too long, possibly. Nice drop kick from Sheik Abadi, leaving his feet once again. He's never afraid to do so. But Luxury rolling out of the way before Sheik Abadi can get to him. And he's going to try and regroup for a moment with his manager, Markus Mac, outside the ring.
Taking a well-deserved break. He's the champion. Let's have a timeout for this man.
There's no timeouts in professional wrestling.
When you're the worldwide internet champion, there is timeouts.
The only match I've ever heard of.
Sheik landed on his feet.
Sheik lands on his feet, gonna try and springboard back in the ring, but Markus Mac grabs the foot of Sheik Kanabati, and now the Sheik just going after him. He's chasing him around the ring. Sheik Kanabati chasing after Markus Mac, but I don't think he sees RIk Luxury. He looks for the clothesline, maybe he did. Super kick to the face of RIk Luxury by the Sheik. Slams Rick's face into the ring apron. Gets that chair out of the way. Springboarding off the rope. Nice head scissors from Sheik Kanabati onto that concrete floor.
Sheik Kanabati taking this match to the outside. What kind of wrestler is he? Doesn't he know that if he wants to be the worldwide internet champion, he's got to do it in the ring?
Well, Markus Mac tried to bring the fight to the Sheik, and then RIk Luxury tried to sideswipe him. Luxury in trouble here. The challenger is rolling. Hooks the outside leg. 1, 2. Is it going to be a new champion? No. Luxury able to kick out. We have to take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere, folks. This main event title match continues.
Are you or your son or daughter celebrating a birthday soon? There's no better way to celebrate a birthday than to throw the birthday person a pro wrestling themed birthday party. We have several packages available, including renting our facility with a customized pro wrestling show. Bring your birthday cake and invite your guests to attend a private pro wrestling birthday party. If you are interested in having all pro wrestling be a part of your birthday celebration, give us a call at 510-785-8396 or visit the website at www.allprowrestling.com.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. Sheik Kanabati able to stay in control throughout the commercial break. The challenger in control, but now the champion takes advantage of that one mistake by the Sheik. Luxury rolls to a cover, lateral press. Could it be enough? We all know only a 1 count for RIk Luxury.
RIk Luxury starting to show a little bit of signs of frustration, going after the throat of Sheik Kanabati. I like the strategy.
You can hear this Gym Wars crowd telling Markus Mac to shut his mouth at ringside, but you know Markus Mac never will. Shot to the face from Luxury. Sends Sheik Kanabati across the ring with the Irish Whip. Looks for the big clothesline, nobody home. Sheik Kanabati trying to use that tilt-a-whirl head scissors once again, and does so. Able to connect with it. Running springboarding off the second rope. Going to fly, connecting on the side of RIk Luxury. Didn't quite get all of it. Is it going to be enough? No, only a 2 count.
Gotta believe if he hit all of that, he could be champion right now.
Sheik Kanabati is rolling right now. Luxury seemingly was going to get some offense in, but the challenger able to cut him off before he's able to do so. Knife edge chop here from the Sheik. Puts Luxury into the corner, silencing the crowd. Knife edge chop in the corner once again from Sheik Kanabati. Thumb to the eye.
Right there. Thumb to the eye. That's all you need. She can throw all the chops in the world that he wants, but as soon as you get that one well-placed finger to that eyeball, it's all done for.
Side Russian leg sweep from Luxury. Running back senton from Luxury in that corner. There's a lateral press. 1, 2, only a 2 count from Luxury. You got to think if he had made it into a full cover and hooked the leg, he might have walked away. Still the worldwide internet champion.
RIk Luxury is going to still walk away the worldwide internet champion at the end of this match. You have my personal Matthew Theall prediction on that one. But Sheik with the cover almost gets it. Almost made a liar out of me, which I don't like, Sheik. Be careful.
Sheik Kanabati back in control here. Tries to Irish whip Luxury across the ring, but Luxury does it first. German release suplex from RIk Luxury on Sheik Kanabati out of desperation. Sheik was going for that back handspring elbow. Luxury saw it coming, had it well scouted. Hits the German suplex. Now both men down center of the ring.
All Sheik has to do, all RIk has to do is roll over Sheik, hook both those legs.
2, could it be 3? No.
I don't know what it is. I'm with you, Rick. What? How did Sheik kick out of that? I think Sparky Ballard might be helping Sheik in some way.
Frustration continues to mount for RIk Luxury. He thought he had the match won there following that German suplex. Throws the Sheik outside the ring.
Sheik goes.
And now Markus Mac getting some boots in at ringside. Sheik Kanabati in trouble right here in front of the Gym Wars crowd in the front row of the War Zone. Luxury trying to go after Sheik, but Sparky Ballard saying, no, you need to keep this match in the ring. Luxury grabbing a handful of the hair of the Sheik and hauling him back up to the apron. Now pulling him into the ring. Shot to the back of the challenger. Champion in control here, Theo.
RIk Luxury, the champion, in control of this match, sending Sheik Kanabati all the way across the ring, coming in, but eats an elbow.
Eats an elbow following that Irish whip. Sheik Kanabati trying to snap off another head scissors. Luxury saw it that time. Throws Sheik face first into that turnbuckle corner. And Sheik is in trouble now.
Hey, if Sheik Kanabati cannot continue the match, if he's got a broken face, that's a title retention for RIk Luxury. Great strategy.
Luxury back to his feet, but frustration continues to mount on the face of Luxury, and you have to imagine in the mind of his manager, Markus Mac, at ringside as well. Luxury almost ate a boot that time. Instead, he's able to get control of the Sheik once again, rolling all the way through with the Green Bay plunge on the Sheik. Let me correct myself. The Luxury alignment out of the corner there. The Gym Wars crowd strongly behind Sheik Kanabati. Looking for the backstabber. No! Sheik Kanabati saw it coming. Puts his hand on the ropes. He's trying to roll him over. What is... Sheik with a quick cover. 1, 2. Could it be 3? No! We almost crowned a new champion there.
If Sheik could have made up his mind with what kind of pin he wanted to do, we could have won this one.
Well, there's another pinfall attempt. 2. Only 2 once again for the Sheik. Luxury's in trouble here. A couple of near falls there for the Sheik. Springboard off the ropes. Gets caught again with the German suplex, but floats all the way across the top. Looking for
the Sheik aggressive.
The Sheik aggressive connects.
Right there. RIk Luxury, move out of the way.
Cover hooks the leg. 1.
Get your foot on the rope.
2, 3.
Oh, thank God. RIk Luxury was able to get his foot on the rope just before. What are you talking about? RIk Luxury clearly moved his foot on his own without the help of Markus Mac to get out of that pinning predicament.
Markus Mac interjected himself into the match once again, grabbing the foot of RIk Luxury this time and putting it on the bottom rope.
Are you insane?
Are you watching the same match I'm watching?
I'm watching RIk Luxury control Sheik Kanabati, get him tangled up in the ropes.
But Luxury tried to take out the Sheik in the ropes, trying to sandwich him in those ropes. Instead, Sheik saw it coming, pulled down the bottom rope as Luxury went flying over the top. The Sheik with a baseball slide on Luxury sends him further into the war zone.
What does Sheik have in mind?
Sheik trying to use those ropes to get a little extra speed, does so, flies over the top rope, takes out Luxury at ringside.
What an idiot. If there's a double count out right now, Sheik Kanabati doesn't win the match. He doesn't win the championship. RIk Luxury goes home a hero like he always does.
And Markus Mac is at ringside right now trying to help Luxury back to his feet, which does not help Sheik Kanabati, but Sheik is the first one back to a vertical base, rolls Luxury back into the ring. Sheik up onto the ring apron now, calling for the support of the Gym Wars crowd. He's got it, ascends to the top rope. What's the Sheik got in mind? Luxury looks up at him. Sheik getting ready to fly, but he took a little too long. Luxury with a shot to the face on the challenger.
RIk Luxury's got some dangerous intentions in mind here. Could be setting up after a superplex.
Throws him off that second rope. Does the Sheik. Climbs back to the top rope. Looking to fly, looking to snap off another hook. And Rana connects with it. Sheik Kanabati crawling towards the cover hook. The outside leg. 1, 2, could it be 3? New champion. We got a new champ. No, only a 2 count.
It's a 2 count, John Roberts. Don't sell RIk Luxury out short, all right? This man is a fighting champion. He deserves to be in the ring.
Only a 2 count for Sheik Kanabati. Full Nelson applied in the center of the ring. Luxury fighting out with those big elbows. Luxury, the bigger human being in this match, is definitely going to fight out of a full Nelson there. Sheik runs into the ropes, trying to snap something off. Tornado DDT connects in the center of the ring. Could it be enough? Hooks the outside leg. We got a new champion. 1, 2, 3. No, only a 2 count once again for the Sheik.
How easily you throw in the towel for RIk Luxury. It's going to take a lot more than that. It's going to take a Titan itself to bring RIk Luxury down from being a champion.
Sheik Kanabati fired up. He really needs to find that one move that it's going to take to put away RIk Luxury. Spinning mule kick there to the gut of Luxury. Looking for the Sheik. Press it one more time. Instead, floats all the way across the top. Irish whip, drop toe hold into that rope. Could he be thinking Sheik 1-9? Calling for it. Sheik runs into the rope, but Markus Mac up. He takes the Sheik 1-9 to the back of the head. Markus Mac took the assault for Luxury. Sheik looking for the Sheik crescent one more time. No, gets countered by Luxury with a low blow to the
Kicks in
Sheik.
the midsection. RIk Luxury with the roll-up.
O'Connor roll, but hooks. He pulls the tights. Luxury pulls the tights and steals yet another victory away from Sheik Kanabati.
We're going to have serious talk about this in a minute.
And the winner by pinfall in 15 minutes and 39 seconds. And still, APW Worldwide Internet Champion, Wrestling Personified, RIk Luxury.
RIk Luxury able to walk away still the worldwide internet champion.
What a skilled, hard-fought victory from Wrestling Persona.
You gotta be kidding me, Theo. There is so much controversy in this matchup. I don't even have time to talk about it. We're out of time.
Shoddy officiating for
From Matthew, Theo, and everyone here at All Pro Wrestling, I'm John Roberts. We'll see you next week here on All Pro Wrestling Gym Wars. RIk Luxury retains the internet title.